Hi everybody, this is Professor Ungst coming to you with a quick demo of how to use myfitnesspal.com. This is the free website that we discussed in class that also comes as a downloadable app for your mobile device or tablet. It's a great resource to help you keep track of food and exercise, all for free. So I've asked you to create an account. You should have a username, which you can see mine is up here indicating that this is in fact my diet and exercise journal. And then I also asked you to upload a photo, which you can see mine here. So once you've answered the questions, set up your login and password, etc., MyFitnessPal has created for you a caloric recommendation, which will indicate right here what your goal should be. So mine is clearly listed, and this is where I am today so far. So I'm going to go to click on Add Food from my home, and I'm going to add food so you can see where these calories came from, and we can add in what I plan to eat the rest of the day. This is just an example of how you'll do yours. When I click on Add Food, you're going to see columns for calories and macronutrients. So here's today's date, and there we are with calories, carbs, fat, protein, sodium, and sugar. So down the list, you can see I've added in my breakfast and I've added my lunch. For dinner tonight, my family wants to order Papa John's cheese pizza. So I already know this, and I'm going to budget accordingly by doing some exercise. But I'm going to go ahead and enter 2 slices. So double check that you have entered 2 servings of 1 slice each for dinner. Add to food diary. Do double check your servings and your assigned category before you click add. If you make a mistake, you just hit the red minus and it will subtract and you can re-enter. You can also edit by clicking onto what you had, double checking that it was what you wanted, and then you can save or edit or update. So once my pizza is input, now I can see that this isn't looking so good at the bottom, right? So my sugar is okay, carbs not so bad, but I'm seeing that my calories are going over. And the bad news is I'm not done. I know that my bedtime snack, I like to snack in the evening, which is terrible, but I'm going to have a Dannon Greek yogurt, and I like blueberry. Make sure that everything looks good and search, because this is what I'm probably going to have after dinner later tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and find it on here, add it to my food diary for a snack, and this is really what I have eaten and will continue to eat to finish out today. So I can see I'm a little bit over, not terrible, and this might not be perfect exact, so I wouldn't freak out about this, but the good news is I still have to add my exercise. So if I click on exercise at the top, I'm going to walk my dog. So nothing fancy, but I'm going to say walk dog. Let's try walk in general. There we go, and there is my moderate pace dog walk, and we'll probably go for about 30 minutes, and I'm going to add my exercise. So here you can see there's also a space if I wanted to add strength training or more cardio. I could add things in here, like typically Tuesdays and Thursdays I would add my Zumba exercise, and that would be easy to find in cardio. Strength training, you could add circuit or whatever else you like to do. And so my exercise has now been updated, and I'll go back to where it says my home. So with my 30-minute dog walk and my diet of everything that I plan to eat today, in the end I come out in the green with 32 calories to go. This is an okay way to end your day. If you end your day and this number is large and red, meaning that let's pretend if I go to my food and instead of having 2 slices of pizza, I'm going to click on this and say I actually had 4 slices of pizza. Now we know this is a bad choice. When I go back to my home, I'm going to see I'm way over and have negative 548 calories. If I switch that back, or better yet, let's try this. If I go to exercise and say, you know what, because of all that pizza, I better get to Zumba. I'm going to add in that Zumba class that I like. Here it is from the menu. It's a 45-minute class, and now I gained back nearly 500 extra calories. When I go to my home, in the end, what we're looking for is balance. So I'm very close here with only 54 calories over. So probably the choice is to have less pizza and balance my exercise accordingly. But needless to say, you can see at the end of the day, we want this to be as close to balanced as possible, and we'd like the goal to be exercise daily in some capacity and eat a moderate and healthy diet over the long term. In the end, we're working on just providing accountability for food and exercise using MyFitnessPal as a free, easy to navigate tool. I hope it's helpful to you. Thanks so much. Enjoy!